it is your boy Goldy, and I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm having a not so bad one myself. If you can hear a lawnmower in the background, I can't do anything about it. It's a weekend, people mow their lawns. Sorry about it. So I just want to quickly talk about the formerly suspended Felix XQC Lengyel from the Overwatch League from the Dallas Fuel team. So he's been fined $2,000 for violating the Overwatch League Code of Conduct last Thursday in his stream. And following that, Dallas Fuel has actually issued a statement of its own supporting the league's decision, saying that it's going to suspend Lengyel for the remainder of Stage 1, which runs until February 9th. They say, "We support the Overwatch League's recent decision to suspend Felix XQC Lengyel. In addition to the league's 4-game suspension, we will be suspending XQC for the remainder of Stage 1. We believe in working with our players to help them become the best possible competitors, professionals, and teammates. That includes work both inside and outside of competition for Felix. During his suspension, we will be offering additional resources, focused coaching, physical training, and support for Felix to help him improve as a professional player who is reflective of the principles of the Dallas Fuel organization, his teammates, and that of the Overwatch League. No one wants Felix to succeed more than we do. It is our hope that he can return to the team with the passion, competitiveness, and focus that it takes to play in the Overwatch League." Yeah, right. He's not ever going to come back. He's already dirtied the Dallas Fuel's name. They ain't taking him back. This is just a nicely scripted piece of PR. Let's put the fire out while we can. Hey, he has nothing to do with us. Someone else's problem. They don't give a, crap about him at all. He is out of the league, and that's basically their final nail in the coffin for him. So basically, if you didn't know what the original story was, the Overwatch Pro player Felix XQC Lengyel of the Dallas Fuel was suspended from the Overwatch League in the wake of a whole bunch of homophobic insults directed at Austin Mama Wilmot that came shortly after Wilmot's Houston Outlaws swept the Fuel 4-0 on Thursday. He used the line "rolled and smoked" during the Overwatch League stream, which was a crack that Lengyel is known for, which led Lengyel, who didn't really play in the match, to react angrily in his post-match stream. "No, you didn't smoke. Shut your mouth," Lengyel said. "Go back there, sucker." I mean, he would like that. I had to bleep out, well, not even say the swear words, but your mind can fill in the gaps, I think. Lengyel made a show of recognizing that he'd crossed the line in the stream, no doubt in part because Wilmot is openly gay. Wilmot has said in his own stream that he wasn't bothered by the remark, although he had some choice words for Lengyel, describing him as someone who can't even get off the bench and who is also a homophobic piece of garbage. Lengyel later issued an apology on Twitter, to which Wilmot graciously accepted, but the Dallas Fuel is not letting it slide. The team announced on Twitter that Lengyel will not play in tonight's match against the London Spitfire and suggested that future sanctions are coming. January 20th, Dallas Fuel tweeted, "The team will be taking disciplinary action related to recent comments made by Felix XQC Lengyel. XQC will not be active to tonight's match. Additional details forthcoming." In the meantime, esports commentators are weighing in on the issue. Veteran esports writer and consultant Rod Breslew expressed support for disciplinary action against Lengyel, while Overwatch League analyst Christopher Montecristo Michaels, why do they have to have such long names, took a somewhat softer approach, hoping that the comment was dumb rather than intentionally malicious. So, Rod tweeted, "XQC should not get a pass for making derogatory comments in the only openly gay player in the Overwatch League. This goes for both public ridicule and direct punishment that should come from Blizzard and the Dallas Fuel organization." Monte Cristo says, "I think that I was the only thing to say tonight that I would believe that the pro players would say something dumb, but they are making foolhardy mistakes rather than being intentionally malicious. Young people in the spotlight will make mistakes and learn." So this led on Twitter to a kind of briefly heated exchange with Marcus DJ Wheat Graham, director of Twitch Studios, who said the slur was absolutely not okay under any circumstances. I fully support these bans and suspensions, he said in a later tweet. DJ Wheat tweeted out, I read this as, it's okay to be racist and disrespectful before you're 25. It is not okay. Absolutely not okay. Alright, so here's the thing. Toxicity is rampant in Overwatch. And if people can find something about you that they can be horrible about, like, you know, some people, for instance, might hear that I'm a female and be like, oh my god, a woman, go back to the kitchen, or some other misogynist, you know, sexist slur. Obviously, you know, they know that this particular player is homosexual, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it just more comes down to the fact that they're just trying to find a way to psychologically tilt him so that they have the upper hand in the match. And it's a pretty low way to play the game. It's definitely not good sportsmanship, but I think that that's where it comes from. I don't really think that this particular person, XQC, is like afraid of people that are, you know, homosexual. I think it all comes down to the fact that he just wants to get as far as possible, and he wants to have the psychological advantage by tilting his teammates. It's as simple as that, you know. I mean, like, if he said something else along the guidelines, oh my god, this player is so fat, you know, people would let it slide because it's the last remaining form of social prejudice that we, you know, openly encourage people to mock people that have that ailment. But no, he said something that is extremely not PC. And like I said, I have no issue with anyone that is of homosexual. I don't really care who you sleep with. I really don't. All I'm trying to say is, from his point of view, playing the devil's advocate, he just wants to have a psychological advantage, and he just wanted to tilt the player. And now he's a bit red-faced because now it's sort of screwed up his competitive league. Anywho, those are my thoughts. Do you guys have any thoughts on it? I'd love to know down in the comments. I mean, people love to get on the old witch hunt and, you know, form together and start trashing someone. I mean, I do know that these people are extremely young, you know, and it's especially, you know, being put in the spotlight, having such demands put on you. You know, the guy was probably just stressed out, struggling and really wanting to just win, and doing what he only knows how to win sometimes, which is to, you know, unfortunately be toxic. And yes, it's not what you should be doing, but if it works, it works, and he gets to climb ranks, he gets to show his teammates that, you know, he shouldn't be on the back bench, he should be one of the forefront players for Dallas Fuel. Of course, it's not the right way to go about it, but I think he just saw it as a means to an end, and I honestly am hoping that he didn't mean it sincerely. I mean, if he keeps repeating these sort of comments off, you know, stream, like just on his Twitter, then of course that's just, there's no plausible explanation for that at all. That's just him being, you know, a homophobe. But no, I think that's all it comes down to. It's really just a strategy just to try and psychologically tilt his teammates, and we all know how much toxicity is rampant within the Overwatch community, so he was just doing what he knows what to do. And unfortunately, this has been broadcast around the world, and this young man has got this on the internet tied to his name for a very long time, which is really scary. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would be terrified to be growing up in this this kind of age where anything you did wrong would be recorded forever on the internet. I mean, back in my day, before the internet became really big, you know, I did a lot of stupid things when I was that age, and I'm so glad that social media wasn't a thing then. I'm so glad that all that stuff is just faded into the past, a memory never to be dug up again. So yeah, I mean, it's very difficult for this guy, and that's not to say what he said was wrong. I think it's incredibly, you shouldn't be toxic in general in Overwatch or in real life, and it's inexcusable. He should not have done that. I think he just screwed up, and he was just trying to do what he knew works within Overwatch, and he just wanted to get the advantage over his opponent. It has nothing to do with whether or not this guy sucks D or not. It has to do with him wanting to defeat this other professional player that he's, quite frankly, scared of playing against, and that's exactly what he did, which backfired on him, and as a result now he is his whole esports career is in jeopardy, and his Twitch stream, I don't know, that might go down, who knows. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, yeah, you should never make homophobic remarks, but at the same time, I think this guy just generally screwed up. He legitimately, he was just, you know, trash talking, to be quite honest, I think, and he was just wanting to secure the psychological edge over his opponent. Either way, that's my opinion. It might be a little bit controversial. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Love to hear from you. Please do like this video if you like this video. I am Goldy and I make videos almost daily, very regularly, at least multiple times a week. Love it if you would subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you could get updated on new videos from myself. Hope you're having a great weekend. Enjoy the last of it. Love you so much. I'll see you in the new week. Bye.